So, folks, we're actually going to open up today's show by talking about something that I know is not going to be treated as earth-shattering news or even really a scandal that's going to have any sticking power right now. But I do want to talk about it because if this had happened again, during any other presidency, this would have been considered like the scandal. This would have taken over potentially months of the press's attention. There would have been investigations. There would have been, congressional hearings about it. There would have been, it would have been a nonstop circus if this had happened under like any presidency from the last, barring Trump's, I suppose, from the last like 50 years. Okay. And that is this story that came out earlier today. The Real World alum Sean Duffy spent 7 months filming new reality series while serving as transportation secretary. The guy in charge of like all of our regulatory bodies that make sure your air traffic is safe, that make sure like, infrastructure functions to get people where they need to go. The guy whose watch opened with a fucking collision that killed tons of people. Yeah, he decided to take 7 months off to go film a reality TV series. Like I need you guys to watch this and understand. I'm absolutely baffled by this. Look at this.
I'm going to be really honest. We live in a Pornhub world. This is really wholesome, good family stuff. This is what families need to do, is just get together. That's what our kids want from us. They want our time.
I loved the road trips when we were growing up. And
great.
People need to take more road trips. We live in a Pornhub world. And that's why you need to watch our reality TV series. Like, what? I gotta be honest with you. I woke up today and this was the first story that I saw. And part of me died a little bit because I didn't talk about it on stream, but just 5 days ago, not even a week ago, 5 days ago, a man driving a bakery truck was hit by an airliner, and there's footage of it. And I will preface this by saying he did live, but like dude is pressing charges, but like we have seen so many like air traffic accidents, like the ground control for airlines is so overworked. In some cases there's like one guy holding down the fort for like 12 hours, and like the guy who's in charge of all the transportation stuff was on a fucking vacation for the last 7 months doing a different job. This is stuff that people would be instantly fired for and investigated for criminal charges. The amount of rage this provokes in me is hard to overstate. Like, I'm really angry knowing that Sean Duffy doesn't think that it's worth his time to make sure people are safe in this country traveling on by plane or car or whatever. You're the transportation secretary. Yeah, their show, The Great American Road Trip, will air on YouTube beginning in June. It's not even like a network television reality show. It's for his fucking YouTube channel. Like, the amount of contempt you should hold these people in, like, you all respect the Trump cabinet too much. You might think you don't, but you do. These people are trash. These people are goddamn cretins. This guy took time off of a job that is supposed to ensure the livelihoods and safety of millions of people so he could film a series for his YouTube channel. There are people in prison right now serving like 10 plus year sentences for having marijuana.
Ground control.
This is
one
10
guy working the
million
night shift.
times
His
worse.
name was Major Tom Yasake. I beat you to it.
Story of the Bard, thank you for the $5 dono. I hate that I'm not surprised. I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like, we need to make sure, like, we're writing this shit down. You know, commit this to your memories, folks, because when this administration is over, they all should be prosecuted for this shit. This is insane. Imagine if Pete Buttigieg spent his entire time as transportation secretary filming Pride propaganda. But, like, that's the thing. Republicans for 4 years acted as if Pete Buttigieg was filming Pride propaganda nonstop 24/7 all the time. And Pete Buttigieg, I don't like him, but he didn't do a bad job as transportation secretary. He was actually pretty on the ball about that shit. He makes an excellent bureaucrat. But like, Republicans were like freaking the fuck out anytime he posted a picture of his family on Instagram. But the second you got a transportation secretary who fucks off for 7 goddamn months to film a series for his YouTube channel, not a fucking peep from any conservative. Party of personal responsibility over here. Being like, yeah, no, you can clock out of your job for 7 months. That's totally fine. No consequences. I can't get over it. It is infuriating. The level of collapse that we are in as a country right now as a result of these people just getting, just being let off the hook constantly, scot-free. It's insane. We've got an FBI director who's like drunk every day, barely making it through with his liver intact. And then you've got, Sean Duffy, who's like not even at work. Then you've got Donald Trump himself, and I gotta be honest with you guys, Trump is, I'm gonna play a clip for you here, and, all I have to say is none of these people should have their jobs, okay? Here's Donald Trump earlier today.
Thank you, Janice. Hi, you look great. That's a beautiful hat. Thank you, Janice. Who lost her son, Marine Captain Jesse Melton. And I heard he was an outstanding. They give me lists and they tell me about people. They said that Jesse was outstanding, Janice. They have the word outstanding. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm out of words at this point. He's stoned off his ass. No, he's dementia-addled. He's sitting up there being like, hey, you look pretty good, lady. Yeah, looking pretty nice hat. Ha 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 ha. Janice, who lost her son, he's talking to people whose family members have died while serving the United States. This is deep. This is like watching someone hit on someone at a funeral. Hey, I heard, wow, you're looking really nice there, Mrs. McGregory. You're a really wonderful black ensemble you put together here. Sorry to hear about your son, though. This is just insane. It makes me sick. The incompetence. And it makes me sick every fucking day seeing Republicans act as if, as if this isn't a problem. As if, the functionality of government being systematically destroyed by neglect and malice, and also pure, unadulterated incompetence, as if that is an order that isn't going to come with a significant check at the end of the night. It's truly bleak, And I know that none of this is going to be treated like the crisis it is, but I do want you all to understand that we are in a crisis when it comes to these people, and that crisis is going to have costs that we are all going to have to pay when, at some point in the near future here. And I'm really worried about what happens when this bill comes due. So anyway, with that being said, hit the like button if you got anything out of this. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Comments longer than 8 words, really helping the algorithm. And if you want to do something about this, folks, you got to get organized. You got to join your local Dems. You got to join your local DSA, because right now, these absolute freaks are in charge of this country, and they are obliterating anything and everything that could that could keep you safe. As we've seen, the transportation secretary is just fucking off and letting cars get hit with commercial aircraft. So I don't know, maybe organize and put a stop to this, because if enough of us get together and build power on the local level, the state level, the national level, they cannot stop us. So if you need help, join our Discord, reach out to GamerG for help with DSA, reach out to Dragonfly for help with your local Dems. And last but not least, check out ImogeneOlivia.com. Gender euphoric lingerie designed from the ground up for trans femmes, also tested with cis men, cis women, non-binary folks. It is sexy, non-tucking lingerie. I'm wearing it right now, actually. It's very, very comfy. And all that being said, folks, let's keep on going.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather around. Twitch and YouTube and swishy streams. All that content is bursting the scenes. Politics, being plenty more. Your sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord.